rumors are true. The title is true. I'm making a podcast.
It's picking up guys in Uber pools.
Yes, another basic bitch announcing a podcast, but I'm so excited about it. To actually be talking about this, I don't even know what to say. I'm finally starting a podcast with my best friend Sierra. We have been talking about doing this for the longest time. Like, I think the idea first got floated around like around when she came to visit me last fall. The idea of podcasting has always appealed to me. I really like getting in-depth conversations, and I feel like you get to know someone and their viewpoints and their ideas so much more listening to them having like an in-depth conversation on a podcast than you really do in YouTube videos. Like, you do to a certain extent, but I feel like there's something different about not only just the audio component, but just like the long form relaxed conversations of podcasts that is so different as a platform and so enticing. Like, I love listening to them. I love hearing different people's conversations, especially two-person podcasts where they like really talk back and forth and you hear both people's sides and ideas, and it's not just like presenting something necessarily. Like, I feel like YouTube videos can kind of be like more curated. You're like presenting this whole, you know, vlog of this is what I did this week, but a podcast is really just like an actual discussion where you're playing off of each other back and forth. So if you guys don't know, my best friend Sierra, she lives in LA and we went to college together. I had been kind of thinking about doing a podcast since I went to Europe last summer, and then when Sierra came to visit me, we were filming all these videos together and people were asking like, you guys should do a podcast, I'd love to see it, like I love you guys together. And she had been reading those comments too, and I hadn't said anything to her, but then she texted me like right when she got home. She's like, what do you think about doing a podcast together? We've been going back and forth with different ideas and we kind of play out a few concepts, and then we both just get caught up and busy in our own lives and everything again, and it kind of just like repeat this cycle. And then finally in this quarantine we've been talking a lot more because we have a lot more free time, and I was on the West Coast, same time zone as her. Finally we're like, now is the time to do this. Like, we've always been talking about it, like why not? Like, we don't have any more excuses. This is the perfect project for us to really delve into right now and be able to put the time and effort in that it needs on the front end to get it going. We're both so excited, so passionate about it, and I just can't wait to actually share it with you guys. And we've already recorded an episode. It is called Fingers Crossed, which if you want to learn why we chose that name and everything, we explain it together in the first episode. So this is just like a little announcement vlog. I'm so excited about this, and it's been in the works for so long that it's crazy to me that it's actually happening, whereas for some people it might just seem like out of the blue that we decided to do this, but trust me, it was not. And if you guys don't know Sierra, my best friend, she's the perfect counterpart for this because we are so different. We have such different ideas and outlooks and perspectives on a lot of things, but we also have a ton in common, and we have so much fun together, and we like laugh and have so many good memories and stories that it would like, I feel like our dynamic is a really, well, hopefully it makes for a good podcast because we do have, like, obviously we're best friends, we have such a strong connection and background and everything, but at the same time like we do have different perspectives. So I think it'll be really interesting conversations and dialogue, and not just like one person saying something and the other person being like, yeah, totally. Like, I wanted it to go beyond that, and I feel like this will really do that, put the bottom line up front. But I'm not sure when this video is going to go up because it depends on when I get my laptop back so I can edit it. But we're going to announce the podcast on social media this weekend, this coming Sunday the 19th, and then our first episode is going up Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere that you listen to podcasts. It'll be up on Tuesday the 21st of July. So I would absolutely love if you guys would go click the link in the description. It'll probably take you to Anchor, and then you can go to whatever, you know, platform to listen to your podcast on and subscribe to our podcast. I'm so excited for it to actually be launched and to get your feedback. I just really hope you guys like it. It's just going to be a conversation of the ups and downs of going through your 20s and all of the things that we go through and stories of what we've faced. And we're gonna laugh, we're gonna cry, we're gonna delve into some deep topics. We want to have like real conversations about real shit and not just like flouncy influencer stuff. Like, that's not the goal at all. We're both talking about being real people in our 20s, like trying to build real careers and trying to, you know, have meaningful relationships and trying to build powerful friendships and hold on to old ones and all of that, ups and downs in between. I have so many episodes already planned that I'm so excited to record and get you guys involved and get your feedback on them. Like, we want it to be a whole community thing where we all learn from each other. Like, we don't want this to be two people talking at you. We really want to involve your stories, what you guys have learned on different topics, your questions, your advice, anything, so we can all learn from each other. So we're all just going through this whole weird 20s phase together. So go right now, click the link below and go and subscribe to our podcast. We are going to be uploading an episode every Tuesday. You can look forward to that as part of your new Tuesday routine, and then follow us at fingerscrossedpod on Instagram, and that is where we're going to be uploading all the time a bunch of content, and that's where we're really going to get like your input, your stories. DM us if you have questions, DM us your advice, anything. We're going to be talking about what topics are coming up on the podcast, so definitely follow us. It's going to be really fun. We're posting also just like fun stuff, cute graphics, inspirational quotes, just like daily feel good content too. So that will be linked down below, along with where you can find the podcast. And we didn't want it to be just one thing. We didn't want it to be just like hardcore nose to the ground career development 101, like tools for this, this, and this. And we didn't want it to just be like flouncy, you know, funny first date stories all the time. Like, we wanted it to really be a mix of everything, and somewhere where you can really come for lighthearted comedic relief, for true lessons that we've both kind of gathered in life and other people that we bring on, and just like a place for all of us going through the ups and downs of weirdness and fun times and great times and hard times in our 20s, to just like come together and share our experiences. Anyway, without further ado, I do have a few vlog clips. I did vlog a little bit of leading up to making it. I wanted to do a little behind the scenes of like when we got our equipment. I'm going to show you what mic we used when we were starting to record together, just kind of like the behind the scenes of how we started to pull it together. And yeah, I hope you guys are as excited as we are, because we can't wait to share this with you. And follow us both on Instagram at Kristee and at Sierra Michelle Green, and obviously the podcast Instagram I've plugged 500 times. When this goes up, we will definitely have our podcast trailer up, so you can listen to us kind of talk about our vision for the podcast for the couple minutes, and then our first full episode will be on Tuesday the 21st. So that might be before or after this is up. And we're going to be spotlighting and highlighting you guys who show us some love. If you leave a rating, we might feature it on our Instagram stories, on our Instagram page, and it's just going to be a really fun adventure for everyone. I'm just repeating myself now at this point, but let's get into the behind the scenes clips of when we were getting everything ready for the podcast. And
Previously on Fingers Crossed.
I'm here at my parents' place in Oregon. I have a feeling this will be up when I'm back in New York, so we're traveling back in time. And this is the first clip I'm vlogging about the podcast. This is so exciting. This has been in the works for a while. I'm sure I talked about earlier in this vlog, but it's been a few weeks since we both got our microphones and we've started, you know, pulling the pieces together. So I thought I'd show you just the process of what it's like. We have like a checklist of things that we want to get done before we launch. We're giving ourselves plenty of time to just practice getting used to talking into the microphone over FaceTime, recording it. Sierra and I are about to jump on FaceTime and do a little practice, maybe record our trailer or something. So I wanted to document it. So I'm going to show you guys the microphones that we got. We both got the same one. This is what it looks like all set up with the computer. I'm installing a update for GarageBand because I'm going to try recording on GarageBand this time. When you have something open in QuickTime Player, you can just go and file new audio recording and it'll save it too. So then you can see there, it picks up. Now I'm really close to the microphone and it's picking it up versus further away. Anyway, yeah, so we were recording on there. I'm going to try GarageBand just to get a sense of what I like best. This is the microphone we decided on. I really, really like it. This is the Fifine, I don't know, I'll have to read the box. It has, actually I have the box right here. Fifine K678. So I'll put a little sample of the audio once we record in this vlog so you guys can get a sense of what it sounds like.
Not what I expected.
You know what I didn't expect when I was 16 that would happen in my mid-20s is picking up guys in Uber pools. Sound like a hustler that like sits in Ubers and literally preys on men.
For cute guys.
Oh my god. I think it sounds really, really good. It was about $80, which I think is on the more affordable end for high quality microphones on Amazon. She has hers in LA and we're just going to record over FaceTime. It's very easy to use. It automatically installed the drivers and everything when I plugged it in. Smooth and sleek. So you record on this side. There's a mute button on the front. There's 2 controls on the back. This one is the mic input volume, and then this one is the output of the headphone jack. There's a headphone jack in the bottom. We're about to get on FaceTime and then practice recording together a little bit. Oh, my headphones are in. I forgot. Hello, ma'am. How's it going? Hold on, my headphones are in. Wait, say something. I don't hear you. Several hours since I last spoke to you, Sierra and I were literally on FaceTime for like 4 hours working on stuff for the podcast. So, little update. I meant to vlog like part of it, but I completely forgot. This is what our anchor page looks like. We got a lot planned. We got our little description written, which took quite a few drafts. And this is like a draft without our pictures on it yet of our artwork that I did on PicMonkey. Recorded on FaceTime for our podcast trailer that'll be up probably like a couple days before our first episode is coming together, and I'm really excited.
Many months later.
Today is the day that Sierra and I are recording our very first episode of Fingers Crossed, our podcast, and I'm so excited. I'm like kind of nervous. We did a practice one, so it wasn't like, you know, we've been like working with the microphones, figuring out keeping like the conversational tone over FaceTime and everything. But this one's like the real deal, so let's do it. Hello. Oh, there she goes with her big ass headphones. Look at her now. Now you can hear me. Put the input on microphone. All the technical stuff. Can you hear yourself when you speak in your headphones? You can? Oh, it's me. It's me. Try again.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, that was me. I had the FaceTime input, or the FaceTime output? Fuck, I don't know. You look so official in your over-ear headphones. Look at you.
They're so comfortable, and the sound quality is phenomenal.
Oh, thank God.
For $40 headphones, these are great. They're expandable. I had to expand them a lot because my giant ass.
Yeah. The problem with the ones I have in New York is that the bar on top isn't cushioned like that, so it like starts to hurt like a headband. Yeah.
Going over the Google Doc and listening to some of our old stuff, listening to some of our stuff we've recorded in these gives me a lot of hope, because I think a lot of my problems were with my AirPods.
Oh, good.
And why that, for something so expensive, why they would have such a design flaw that they don't sound compatible with Macs, that's so weird to me. Do you have your lemon and your fingers crossed ready for the week?
Yes, I do.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, you guys, today is the day that we're launching the podcast. I'm so excited. I thought that this video was going to be up today with the entire Instagram announcement and everything, but unfortunately, like I mentioned, my laptop is still in the shop. I feel like I'm going to be saying this on repeat until I die. I probably won't get it until like Tuesday at this point. Today's Sunday. I thought I would include a little vlog clip just of us announcing it, because it's mainly, for me at least, it's going to be an Instagram announcement. I think Sierra's still going to post a video today. Good news is, whenever you're watching it, that means I did get my laptop back. So anyway, an update on, we uploaded our trailer to, we're using Anchor, which is like a distributor for podcasts, and we uploaded it to go live last night at midnight. We wanted to do it like a little before the launch, just so it would have time to push it out to platforms. I think we underestimated how long it's gonna take, because I read this morning, because it showed up on Spotify. We're on Spotify, you guys. This is our trailer. Says welcome to Fingers Crossed on Spotify. So exciting. Hopefully you guys have Spotify, because that's where you can listen to it now. But you can also listen to it on Anchor itself, so that's the link that we're going to be sharing. But unfortunately, it hasn't pushed it to Apple Podcasts yet, and I looked it up and it said it might take 7 to 10 days. So, but yeah, so it is not on Apple Podcasts yet, but I'm really hoping, fingers are crossed, that it'll be like within the week at least. Let me know where you guys listen to podcasts. Do you listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify? I don't know, where else? Google Play? Let me know, because I usually use Apple Podcasts. I have some saved on Spotify and some on Apple Podcasts, but I mostly use Apple Podcasts. So I feel like it's kind of important that it goes there. But anyway, you know, all we can do is hope that it'll be a speedy process. The trailer is live. We are announcing it in less than 3 hours. It is 10:50 right now, East Coast time, and we're announcing it at 1 p.m. I'm like nervous that people are gonna be like, oh, what a letdown, like you've been hyping this up. But I'm really excited about it. I posted a little countdown on my Instagram story, just because I was already getting DMs, because I said I was announcing it today. They're like, it's Sunday, like when are you gonna tell us? I'm gonna type up my Instagram caption. Right now our Instagram for the podcast is private. A few people did find it and follow it, and they followed it, which I don't know why. Maybe it was being recommended to people on Instagram. We're gonna post our cover and then make it public again. When you're watching this, it's already up. Go subscribe. Maybe it's on Apple Podcasts already. Only time will tell. Oh, this is just so much fun. Okay, anyway, that's my update. I will probably film when I'm like making the announcement on Instagram. I feel like I haven't had like a new project kind of announcement ever. Like, when have I done something like this? Usually my announcements are like, oh, I'm moving, or oh, I'm starting a new job. See you guys in a couple hours when we are posting. We got so caught up and we were like frantically posting, and I didn't end up filming when I like officially announced it. It's out in the world, people know. It's so weird. It's so exciting to share with people and have people so excited about it back. And I don't know, my heart is so full. Like, I've gotten so many supportive comments and messages, and people that are like, I can't wait to listen to your podcast, this is gonna be so good. And I was so nervous. Like, I thought I was gonna get all these comments like, oh, just another basic podcast, blah blah blah, which I'm sure there are some people thinking it and like sending it to their friends and saying that, but all of the outpour of love that I've gotten has warmed my heart. So we're almost at 1,000 followers, and it's only been an hour on Instagram, and I'm just like, I just can't wait for the real episode to go up on Tuesday, because that, like, our trailer was like kind of iffy, and because I don't have my laptop for the 50th mention of this fucking video, the trailer that we ended up having to post wasn't actually our final one, and the final one was actually a lot better, but I was stupid and didn't send it to Sierra for both of us to have it, and I don't have my laptop so we couldn't post it. So I'm excited for you guys to hear the real episode. I'm keeping refreshing. I have 7 followers to go until we hit 1,000. Not that the number of followers matters, but it really does like make me so excited when I see, you know, just the interest in the people wanting to follow it and wanting to listen. I want to say thank you anyone who left a sweet comment or message that they couldn't wait to listen or anything like that, or the silent followers who are just excited without posting about it on social media. It makes my day, all of it. So there's a little preview of our Instagram, our first 9 posts, and we're gonna do all kind of stuff, like cute graphics, inspirational kind of stuff, pictures of us, just like a balance, and announcing new episodes, guests, and questions and all that. Oh, we had 1,000 followers! Oh my god, 1,001. Oh god, this like focusing problem. 1,001 followers. Oh my god, I didn't know what I was expecting, but I just didn't think that people would be this excited about it. It's just making my day. So anyway, okay, yes, it's out in the world, it is announced. I think I'm just gonna wrap up this like building up to the podcast piece of the vlog. I can't believe we did it. I mean, we have a lot to do yet, but it's the beginning of a beautiful journey. Like I said at the beginning, click all those links below, subscribe, rate, review us, share with your friends. We would love to see like an influx in our mentions of people posting screenshots, listening to the podcast, tagging us, tag your friends, share it with anyone who you think you would like it. Pretty much wraps it up. All the links will be below that I've already mentioned 5,000 times. We will see you guys, or you'll hear us on the pod on Tuesdays. I'm obviously like gonna still be doing YouTube as well, so don't worry, I'm not like deserting YouTube to be a podcaster. See you in my next vlog very soon. I'm gonna be posting like a weekly vlog back in New York. This is a little bit different than my usual vlogs and stuff, but subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not. Check out the podcast, please. That's the point of this video. And can't wait for you guys to hear it on Tuesday. Fingers crossed.